This is our improved version of Spy Robo. Let me explain you the main parts of the Spy Robo. This is, as I said, this is my improved version of the Spy Robo. The previous Spy Robo had only one microcontroller used. Here I am using two microcontrollers. One microcontroller is used as a master, another microcontroller used as a slave. Also the battery has been improved and other features have been added, which I am going to show you shortly in my demonstration. So this is master microcontroller, this is slave microcontroller, this is motor driver IC, this is a power regulator 7805, switch on off switch. This mount is for installing the camera on this. 433 MHz module, antenna and laser. It has got 2 number bumper, the rear bumper and the forward bumper, the fourth bumper. Both the sides you have headlights. Also you can see the rear lights and the left turning right and the right turning right. If you see from the bottom side, this is the bumper assembly, the rear bumper assembly, and this is the fore bumper assembly. And if you see the battery is just mounted below. This is the battery mounted here, and the battery connections are brought up to this point, and this is the battery connector. This uses 7.2 volt 12 milliampere battery, a rechargeable battery, and this is the remote control. Now I am going to explain you the function of the remote control. This is remote control transmitter microcontroller. This is 433 MHz transmitter module, antenna connected to the transmitter, and 18 number keys, on off switch, and it is driven by 9 volt battery. Now these were the main parts of the robotic Spy Robo. Let me explain you some other parts. This is radio receiver module, and this is our camera, radio camera. This radio camera has 3 connections. If you see, one connection is for power supply. It is operated by 9 volt DC power supply. Other 2 connections are audio out and video out, and this is antenna. Do not try to make it straight or pull it out, otherwise you will damage the camera. This camera has to be mounted on the robot at the robot stand. You can remove this screw and place this camera in this way and tighten the screw. After you install the camera, this is a 9 volt battery connector. You can plug in the 9 volt battery connector in this way and connect 9 volt battery at this point, and your camera is ready for function. Now this was a camera, and this is a radio receiver. Before you use it, plug in this antenna to the radio receiver. After you plug it in, now this is audio video wire. Now connect this yellow wire to the yellow video out connection and red wire to the audio out connection, and other end of this wire must go to the audio in and video in of your monitor or TV. or whatever device you have which has got a audio and video in. Now we have two adapter. This is 12 volt adapter. Remember, this 12 volt adapter is for radio receiver, and 9 volt adapter is for camera. Suppose if you don't want to, since we are using this camera on the robotic vehicle, so we are using 9 volt battery. If you are using this camera in house or factory, you can straightway use this adapter, and this is 9 volt adapter. Remember, 9 volt adapter is for camera, and 12 volt adapter is for receiver. After you have connected this audio or video wire, connect this connector adapter to the power supply, and then connect it to 12 volt DC connection point, and this red LED glows and the receiver is ready. So wherever this camera moves, you can see the audio and video being transmitted by the camera will be received by this receiver and shown you on the monitor or whatever device you have. Nowadays some MP4 players are also available which has got audio and video connection, so you can see the movement on MP4 also. So let me show you the live demo of the vehicle first, the Spy Robo first, and then we will see the live demo. Now, just to give you a table demonstration, this is a power connector. Connect this power to the battery, output of the battery. This is a battery connector. Connect to this point. Once you have connected, now this is a switch, power on switch. Make the switch on. Now the switch is on. Now this is your remote control, and it also has got a 9 volt battery. So connect the 9 volt battery to the remote control. Now I'll just keep this robot on this place so that it does not run away from this place. Now on this remote control, this is a power on switch. Just make this upside and it becomes on. Now remember, this switch is for on off robo. When I press this switch, see, if you see the robotic wheel, and also you see from this ties, the robot is moving into a forward direction and headlight is glowing. And next time when I press this button, it stops. This button is for changing the direction. By pressing this button, the robo will immediately turn in reverse direction. So let us see. I started this, the robo has started in moving forward direction. When I press this, you see the robo has started moving in reverse direction, and see the wheels and the reverse lights are glowing. Now this switch is for turning the robo to left or right. If I press this button, you see this turning light glows. Also if you can see the wheel from the below, only the one side wheel is rotating, other side not. Similarly, this is for turning the robo in other direction. Also when you transmit, this small LED glows. That indicates the transmission is being carried out. Now also this switch is for laser fire. The laser can be fired, let it be the robo in standstill mode or a movement mode. If you see this, see the laser darts being fired on the wall. You see the laser pointer firing on the wall. Okay, so this switch this switch is for laser firing, and these two switches are, this is to decrease the speed, this switch is to increase the speed. I repeat it again. This is to move the robo, to start and stop the robo. This is a direction control, or you can say the gear control. Robo will move in forward direction. If you press once, it will start moving to reverse direction. This switch to increase the speed, this switch to decrease the speed. This switch has not been used here. This switch for laser firing. This is for turning the robo into left, and this is the turning robo into right direction. So let us see the demonstration, live demonstration of the robot on the ground. The robo camera has been installed, battery has been connected. Now if I just want to turn this robo in a place, so by pressing left or right button I can turn the robo into any direction. You see, the robo is turning into one direction slowly and in other direction slowly. Now this turning can be made faster and slow based on the speed. If I increase the speed, you see the speed, it will become more fast. You see, it will become more faster. Other way, I can also make it slow by reducing the speed. You see, now it has become very slow. See, very slow. Also into other direction, and now I move the robo into forward direction. You see, immediately I press the reverse, it comes reverse. For turning left or right, I can do it. Movement. You see, after bump, it will stop and come back. You see, even it bumps, it gets stuck, it will turn into some direction and then stop. Now, if I move it, reverse direction, you see, it comes to want to make it turn, you see, it turns immediately and in both the direction. And also the beauty of this project is you can turn as much as you want, and suppose I am turning in this direction and get pumped, you see, it reverses back, turn it left or right and then stops, and thereafter if I start it again, you see, immediately, and brake is instant. You see the brake. And if I want to reduce, see again I start it. I have reduced the speed.